Watch this one right here.
Take it. Woo.
Hey guys, it's Colin here with Bad Outdoors. Today I'm going to give you a review on the Winchester SX4. I just got into waterfowl hunting about a year and a half ago. Never purchased a gun before this one here. I've been using friends' guns since I started and decided this year was the time to buy my own 12 gauge. Read a lot of reviews, and after reading reviews and hearing from people that had personal experience with the SX4, decided to go with this gun. Initially when I got it, I had some doubts. I went and shot 50 clays and I had problems right away. There was some plastic buildup in the barrel. Didn't know how to get it out of there. Sent it back to Winchester. They took a look at it, cleaned the barrel out, sent it back to me, and the next week after that I decided to go and shoot some clays again after that. Same thing happened. So sent it back again. Same thing, they sent it back to me and decided to go shoot clays again. Shot some clays again, same thing happened again, decided to call up Winchester, and they told me that I just wasn't using the correct cleaning supplies for the barrel. I was using one of the cleaning utensils where you just drop the sock down it, kind of pull it through, it has some bristles on it, and it wasn't doing the trick. So if you do buy one of these guns, or if you buy guns in the future, just for people that maybe are not so familiar with this, make sure you buy one of the tornado wands that you can actually push through and run through a few times. All bristles will take care of that problem for you. Anyways, this gun here, I've never had an issue with it. It's been very reliable for me. I would say for a beginner hunter like myself, you would want to use a gun like this. It has capabilities to shoot 3.5-inch shells. If you choose to go that route, and also it's very lightweight, very friendly on the recoil. It doesn't kick too much, and like I said, it cycles, doesn't give you many issues. Little bit about the specs on this. It's a 28-inch barrel. Like I said, it shoots 3.5-inch shells. Action, as you can see, it's open right now, nothing's in it. Action, really quick, really fast, really smooth. So I bought this gun from Cabela's in Madison, Wisconsin. Great store. They pretty much are the only store around us. So purchased this from there. I actually bought it for $799. That's with the 3.5-inch capability. If you're looking to purchase an SX4 and you don't need the 3.5, which is a little excessive unless you're going for geese, you probably could you get by with a 3-inch barrel. You can get that for $749. But I like to go bigger, I like to go home, and I decided to go with the 3.5. We also do a lot of snow goose hunting and also Canadian geese. I just get a kick out of that. I love shooting big birds. So shot 3.5-inch capability. This gun is actually really forgiving. You hear from a lot of people that if you shoot a 3.5-inch shell out of a 12-gauge shotgun, there's going to be a lot of kick. This gun, I could hardly tell the difference between shooting a 3-inch or a 3.5. I've never shot a 2 3/4 out of it, but if I could, and I will always shoot a 3.5. There's a lot more BBs in there. You're gonna get your target down a lot quicker. This year I did a few different hunts. I actually did a lot of hunting. For getting into it for my first year fully, did a lot of duck hunting, shot a lot of birds, and then I even went out to North Dakota to shoot some snow geese. And again, this gun, like, no problems with it. Like, when I was out in North Dakota, very dry conditions, dust, dirt, this thing was just sitting in there, very rough to it, and it just continued to cycle, continued to shoot clear and true. No problems at all. My favorite aspect about this gun is just how lightweight it is. It's about 7 pounds. I think it's 16 pounds, 12 ounces, something around there, maybe 14 ounces. Very lightweight. And also it's a true shooter. It comes with a full choke in it. You get 3 chokes with it, but what they set it with is a full choke. So if you like to poke birds a little farther away, get used to that full choke and just stick with it. Kind of like what I did. I'll show you kind of how to clear how this gun disassembles. I think it's actually one of the easiest guns to disassemble and clean. So right here, I'll show you right now. First thing you want to do, just unscrew this right here. And a lot of these guns, sometimes guns will have that spring right there and you have to worry about it shooting out. This gun, you don't have to worry about that at all. So you just pull that out, it comes right off. Matte black finish. I mean, you can get the camo version too. I might recommend that just because this matte black finish on the barrel. One thing I did notice that I don't like so much, if you don't clean it right away after you get it out in those wet conditions, it may rust up a little bit. Just make sure you get that solvent on there, oil it up real good. Barrel pops right off. Drop that part. Got the spring right here, comes right off. Pretty much that. And then one thing you want to make sure, if you have your action open, don't let it slam shut. You can ruin the receiver. Pull this bad boy off right here. I have heard a few things about guys that own SX4s. They will lose this piece. I personally have not had that issue. This piece stays in pretty well. I get it oiled up and everything doesn't slide right out. So I personally haven't experienced that. This pulls right out. You got little 2 pieces right here if you get it extra clean. And then you can pop out the trigger if you want to. I'm not going to do that. Don't have the tools to do it. So pretty much that's how you disassemble the gun. Putting it back together, the trickiest part is putting this piece back in there. When I first started, it was very hard to get this to set in there, but after a little bit of time and cleaning my gun a few times, it's pretty easy. There's a little piece in the back here. You just want to make sure that this sets right in there. So you just slide it down in there, drop it down in, make sure you press that, it sits in there. Positive I got it here. Put that there, pull it down. Now, the one thing that I have noticed here that is not typical on some guns is when you put the spring back on and this, you have to make sure you put this all together at one time. Otherwise, it will not go back on your barrel correctly. So set it in there like there. There's a little groove. It's kind of hard, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. Slide it all down at one time. Barrel will slide in there. Flush with the gun. It's good to go. Put this back on here. Tighten that down right there, and you're ready to kill some birds. So overall, after a year of shooting some rounds through this thing, I would recommend it to many people. It's a reasonably priced gun, shoots true, doesn't have many issues. Good customer service from Winchester. I would say I do wish they would have told me that I was just a novice and should have cleaned my gun a little better, maybe had the right utensils when I first had it, but overall, turned my gun around real quick, got it back to me. When I did purchase this, it was probably a month before duck season, so when I was sending it back, I was a little anxious that I wasn't going to have my gun for the opening weekend, but they made sure I got my gun back, and it was good. They treated me well, and I have nothing bad to say about them. I would definitely purchase this gun again. If I were you and you're looking to get out hunting, go ahead and go buy the SX4.